Imagine a place where stepping just a few feet over an invisible line doesn't just get you a warning, it gets you intercepted by men in unmarked trucks before you even see them coming. Deep in the heart of the Nevada desert, tucked away behind miles of scorched earth and heavy surveillance, lies a base that has become the global capital of conspiracy. But the real mystery isn't just about what's inside those hangars. It's about why this patch of dirt needed to become the most guarded secret on the planet. Today, we're cutting through the noise to find out what's real, what's myth, and why the government is so desperate to keep us looking the other way. Area 51 wasn't born out of a need to hide aliens. It was born out of a need to win a war. Back in the 50s, the US was locked in a high-stakes chess match with the Soviet Union. They needed a black site somewhere off the grid where they could test aircraft that shouldn't exist. Groom Lake was the perfect no-man's land. This is where the legendary U-2 spy plane took its first flight. Later, it was the birthplace of the Oxcart and the Nighthawk. These planes were decades ahead of their time. They flew higher and faster than anything else in the sky. So, when locals reported seeing glowing triangles or unidentified objects moving at impossible speeds, they weren't necessarily seeing Martians. They were seeing the future of American air power. And the government was more than happy to let people believe in UFOs if it meant keeping their real tech a secret. For decades, the US government didn't just hide what was happening at Area 51, they denied the place even existed. It wasn't until 2013 that the CIA finally declassified documents officially acknowledging the base. Think about that. For over 50 years, one of the largest military installations in the desert was a ghost on the map. Even today, the secrecy is intense. Every morning, a fleet of unmarked white planes call sign, Janet, shuttles hundreds of workers from a private terminal in Las Vegas straight into the base. These people go to work, they do things they can never tell their families about, and they fly back. We know there's an army of people there. We know the hangars are massive. But the paper trail, it's a dead end. If Area 51 was a slow burn of rumors, Bob Lazar was the gasoline. So, what's actually going on there right now? If we look at the facts, Area 51 is likely the world's premier skunkworks for the next generation of warfare. We're talking about hypersonic drones, stealth technology that can bypass any radar, and perhaps even systems we can't yet imagine. The base has massive runways, some of the longest in the world. That suggests they are testing things that need a lot of space to get up to speed. The most logical explanation is that Area 51 is where the impossible becomes operational. It's a laboratory for the 21st century. But that brings up a fascinating question. Is the alien narrative actually the government's best friend? Think about it. If you're testing a multi-billion-dollar stealth drone and a civilian catches a glimpse of it, what's better for you? Having them report a top-secret military prototype to the press, or having them tell their friends they saw a UFO? When people talk about aliens, the mainstream media usually stops taking them seriously. The myth of Area 51 acts as a giant smokescreen. It's a layer of controlled confusion that allows the real work to happen in the shadows. The secret isn't just the tech, it's the way they've manipulated our curiosity to protect it. So, what are they really hiding? The most honest answer is that Area 51 is a monument to American military superiority. It's a place where the laws of physics are pushed to the limit to ensure that by the time the rest of the world sees a new technology, the US has already moved on to the next secret. Does that mean there are no aliens? Not necessarily. But it does mean that the base was designed to make sure we never know for sure. The line between the absurd and the possible is exactly where they want us to stay. Area 51 is more than just a base. It's a reminder of the power of the unknown. So, what do you think? Is it all just advanced drones and stealth tech? Or is there something in those hangars that would change everything we know about the universe? Drop your theories in the comments. I'll be reading them. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed this deep dive, and hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.